Hello, we're group number 4, and we'd like to present to you our tactical plan for CLEAP. Our names are Ricardo, Francis, Tamara, Valeria, and Joseph. First of all, we'd like to recapitulate the main conclusion from our previous presentation. Mexico's market attractiveness is high due to the increasing need for CRM products. This is rooted in a number of rapidly growing trends: call centers adopting CRM systems, overall internet usage, internet retailing businesses, and IT outsourcing from the United States. The ratio of CRM usage to overall SaaS in Mexico is 47.8%. Our Porter's Five Forces explained how to offset the market's intensity of competitive rivalry, its threat of substitutes, and that of new entrants. But the bottom line here is that CLEAP has a chance of being to be part of Mexico's 2.4% growth in CRM implementation. That being said, we'll go now to our moves. The underlying strategic vision for all three of our moves can be found in the executive summary of our previous presentation. There, our strategic opportunity was to obtain $10 million in revenue by 2017 from the Mexican service desk market by launching CLEAP under the wing of Aranda's on-premise brand reputation, while always keeping it separate, of course, thus tapping into the rapidly growing CRM trend. Our insight was that leading competitors aren't able to fully adapt to the fragmented SME sector due to various market factors. Now, our tactical plan, the plan we use to achieve the strategic opportunity, can be divided into three separate moves, three separate alternative actions, each of which contains the 5 factors of the value chain: partners, pricing, location, offering, and promotion. Now, as you'll notice, the only factor here that varies across our moves is location, and that's because our ultimate goal for CLEAP is to find it a niche market, one in which it'll thrive. So in each one of our moves, we're going to present to you a few cities and some cultural and demographic insights for each city to show you which ones can be most beneficial to CLEAP. So for our first move, we'll start with the first part of our value chain, which is partners. We say that CLEAP has to find promotional partners, partners that provide the opportunity to create a wider awareness and new selling channels for CLEAP. An example of this can be Maestrano, which provides different cloud computing services for SMEs. These SMEs can pick out a range of different applications and merge them onto one platform according to their needs. So CLEAP can supply its application to Maestrano as a third-party app, thus becoming an opportunity for promotion. On the bottom right, you'll see a diagram, just a window, a sliver of the wide suite of apps that Maestrano offers. If CLEAP were to partner with Maestrano, to offer itself to Maestrano, there's many factors it would have to take into consideration. First and foremost, CLEAP can create much faster and higher awareness of its product, and a higher sales because of different sales channels. But with that comes a relatively high cost for CLEAP, because Maestrano would demand a certain profit margin. In addition to that, CLEAP would be dependent on Maestrano's reputation. So that's partners. Now for offering. If you were to look at CLEAP under the framework of Kotler, you can distinguish 5 different product levels. The first, the most fundamental, the core benefit to any service desk solution is that it has to be functional to receive, organize, report, and send cases resolving customer issues. But in addition to being functional, it has to be insightful if you want to have a basic service desk solution. This means it has to come with reports, dashboards, filtering options for decision and management, etc. But the product that customers expect is a product that's sleek, with an attractive UI, and that has your favorite third-party apps. But if you want to exceed a customer's expectations, you have to offer an augmented product, one that's constantly improving. Periodic release cycle updates that improve the customer experience based on their feedback. A 5th level, one that we're proposing, is the potential product, one that's elitist. And there's many facets, 3 of which are sandbox environment, to foster customization while preventing incoming data from affecting the live system. Specialization certifications, to offer users the option of getting certified in CLEAP, leveraging the high demographic of university students in Monterrey. And third, the creation of a CLEAP forum, an online community of frequently asked questions about CLEAP, analogous to the Stack Overflow community. So that's offering. Now on to pricing. The three forms of indirect pricing models are scale, usage, and value. You'll see in the top left corner there, the sales and pricing matrix. It illustrates where each of these three indirect pricing models lie with respect to complexity over price. Now, the pricing model that we suggest is scale. And the multi-axis diagram on the top right presents 5-unit measurements of usage. With these units of measurement, Kleep can derive a set of 3 tiers or levels of pricing: basic, mid-range, and premium, as you can see on the bottom right, costing respectively $9, $29, and $79. And we'll send you a set of our spreadsheets by email sometime before tomorrow's meeting so that you can see how we derive these numbers and why. At the bottom left are pricing tools for determining the viability of these prices: customer interview, A&B testing, and customer analytics. So that's pricing. Now on to promotion. Much in the same way that Alestra reaches its enterprise customers by means of large partnerships, Kleep can access its SME customers by means of social media and sales teams. Social media would imply creating social networks: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, so as to share product features. This would be managed by a team of business developers who are specialized in digital marketing, and the average salary for such an employee in Mexico as of 2013 is $5,000 monthly. Sales team would imply creating a team of 3 to 4 people who will go to Kleep's customers and promote the product. And due to the Mexican culture, one in which selling person to person is the best type of promotion, it will accomplish the best results within this cultural context and also differentiate it from the cold, large-scale approach of Alestra. The average salary for this as well is $5,000 monthly. Now for the most important factor of the value chain: location. In this first move, we're only going to present to you Mexico City and Monterrey. Mexico City has a population of 8.85 million. It's located in the center of the country. Its main industries are commerce, restaurants, and hotels at 39%, real estate, financial, and insurance services at 14.5%, transportation and communication at 12.1%, manufacturing of food, beverages, and tobacco 11.8%, and construction 11.8%. Some other factors to take into account is that Mexico City is among the top 10 investment cities in Latin America as a whole. Huge potential for equipment manufacturing due to its low industrial cost and highly skilled workforce. As far as talent is concerned, according to the estimates of the CONAC, 111.4 thousand engineering and technology students graduated in Mexico in 2012. Based on data published by UNESCO in 2010, there are 18% more engineering, manufacturing, and construction graduates per capita in Mexico than in the United States. So that's Mexico City. Now for Monterrey. The population is 1.13 million. It's located in the northeast of Mexico. Its main industries are the production of beer, glass, steel, and many other building materials. It has a very strong finance sector. Some important factors is that it's known as the city with the highest living standards, a strong education sector with many well-known universities, and the strongest industrial city in Mexico. So the strongest industrial region, especially with big corporations and international names such as Toyota, Samsung, and General Electric. It's a very strong and stable economy with many different industries and businesses. So that concludes our first move. And the second and third move will give more insights for other locations while keeping the other factors of the value chain the same. The partners, pricing, offering, and promotions will stay the same, but the location will change.